Eddie Suarez, aka Silver Crow. And it's been about a month since I did an odd story. And so I'm going to do like a 2-for-1. So this is going to be odd story 2 and 3. And if I start at the pick one, is literally when I first worked at my current post, and this is years ago. This happened about maybe 5 years ago. Yeah. Where I start on this one? So basically, it's around October-ish time of 5 years ago, and at this time, my job, I do security. And this time I was doing security at my current post around about in the afternoon, basically late afternoon, evening, around about 7. I was at lunch on my lunch break, and certain events were going on throughout the building. So okay, fine. And the partner I had at the time was handling it fine. Okay, and one of those things was was a small funeral for a child. Now, again, my partner told me that he'll handle it. I'm like, okay, I'll take my lunch break first. Then once I come back, you can take your lunch break and I handle the rest. No problem. And boy, oh man. So not even 15 minutes later into my lunch break, I get called on the radio saying a fight broke out at a freaking funeral. I'm like, okay, what in the blue hell is going on? That a fight broke out at a funeral. Not just a fight. I get the details a little bit later, but I'm gonna tell you the details now. So basically, it was a child's funeral. Second, the baby mama of that child was dating the baby daddy's best friend. Yes, you heard me. Was dating the baby daddy's best friend, and during the funeral, thought it was a good idea to break up with him. And that escalated into a fist fight. And by the time I got there, they were outside fighting. First they started from the one part of the building where the funeral was at, then they went to the lobby, then they went from outside. I'm like, what? Why? I thought it's supposed to be about the child, not about you. Look, if you weren't ready, if you didn't want to be in a relationship, don't choose a funeral to break up with the person you're with. You could have done it way before or way after. But during, this is at a church. Literally. So the fight breaks out outside, they're throwing hands and everything, yada, yada, yada. Now, at this time, I just got there, and the police officer that was there, because this happened on a Tuesday, and at the time, we used to have one police officer there for certain events. The police officer was in the restroom. He finally got out of the restroom and figured out what was going on. And me and him ended up breaking up the fight, while my partner was like, make sure the doors are locked, because he had to make sure the people who was causing the fight wasn't inside the building. So they finally broke apart. They went their separate ways, yeah. So I didn't get the details until I talked to the pastor, because again, I work security and technically I do work at a church. So I got the details, and it was hard not to laugh. It was like really hard because you're like, okay, all right, you started fighting the funeral. Okay, that's white trash ish. Then we realized, oh, it was a few black. It was a black people funeral. Like, dude, so thank you for making us look bad, man. Thank you, because at the end of the day, like, dude, what are you doing? First of all, the person who broke up with the baby dad's best friend, shame on her. I mean, shame on all of them for starting a fight at a funeral. Not just a funeral, a child's funeral. It's supposed about remembering of that child. I get that she's grieving. She chose the wrong time to do that. Like, wrong time. And yes, they shouldn't have not escalated to a fist fight. He should not put her hands on her, and she should put her hands on him at all. But this could have been prevented if she just been honest with him from the get-go. Say, hey, as right now, I don't want to be in a relationship. I think it's best for us to break up. It's not you, it's me. Someone, don't wait until way later in the freaking during the funeral to do so. It made no sense. That's why I was like hard not to laugh. I was trying hard not to laugh because it's like, why? Like seriously, why? Now, this also the third one. The third odd story. This also came from work too. It's the main reason why I started doing some YouTube channel ish because I had thought about it because I'm tired where I'm working at. I work long hours. I work most throughout the weekends, and basically my schedule was literally my Mondays are my Fridays, and my Fridays are my Tuesdays. So anyway, this also happened about 2019-ish during a special event they had during the 4th of July, or leading towards the 4th of July. I'm not gonna name it because I don't want them to find out about this. During this time, a lot of people inside the building, celebrating outside, and they come inside to cool off. It's July and it's Texas and it's hot. So, at this time, I need to go to the restroom. Okay, let's say this is around 7:30, close to 8. All right. So I went to the restroom. I couldn't go to the restroom that was in the lobby. Both restrooms, due to the fact they were filled with people. It's okay, fine. Just go to the other part of the building and use the restroom. While I was in that other part of the building, a group of kids were playing on the piano in the lobby, which they're not supposed to. Okay, I didn't catch them the first time because I wasn't there. I was in the restroom on the other side of the building. So, anyway. So when I got back, they weren't playing the piano. So, I get a call on the radio saying stop some kids for playing on the piano. I was like, what? At the moment, they weren't playing on the piano. They were right here in front of me on the chair talking. Okay? They said, fine. All right. Not even 3 minutes later, they're back playing on the piano. So I was walking towards them, get a call on the radio. Hey, can you stop the kids playing the piano? Like, I'm on my way. So I told the kids, hey, you're not supposed to be playing on the piano. Y'all don't have permission to do so. And one of those kids, one of those kids got snarky with me. I said, why? I'm like, why? Because y'all don't have permission. And he looked like he was about to say something, but one of his friends stopped him and said, hey, let's go back outside, yada yada. So something told me to call my supervisor the next day. So I called my supervisor to let him know what was going on, what happened, yada yada yada. I even wrote it down. No issue. Coming the next day, I got told, one, hey, don't get mad, you're doing your job. What are you talking about? So that was strange, like very, 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 very strange. So I talked to my supervisor. Turns out that kid's parent, who was a member of the church, complained to basically my client, saying that, oh, I was being rude to her son, I was being mean, yada yada, I wasn't doing my job. And I'm like, whoa, what is this? I said, what do you mean I wasn't doing my job? I was clearly stopping her son from playing on the piano that he's not supposed to. So what do you mean I'm not doing my job? So fast forward, my supervisor took up for me as well because I even wrote it down. They even went back to the cameras. So, but they decided to take the church member's side. I'm like, whoa. So first of all, that pissed me off. I told her, this pisses me off. So why it pisses you off? I'm like, because, I wrote it down highlighted it to make sure y'all went back to camera to see, and yet y'all took her side. What's going on? So he's saying I'm not doing my job. All right, fine. All right, then I won't work this event again. Fine. If it gets to it's bad enough the year prior to that, 2018, I got in trouble for not stopping kids getting into another part of the building when I was told not to. Excuse me. And I'm like, okay, dude, seriously. Like, I was told to be in this part of the building, and that's it. Now, if y'all didn't want other people to be in the other part of the building, y'all could have blocked it off, and everything would be gravy. But no, y'all didn't. So, and me and my client had to talk about it. We had to talk about it recently, and I told her that's the reason why I'm not working this event ever again. I mean, I have a better schedule now, but the main reason why I'm doing YouTube personally, I need a break from security. I need a break from doing the stuff that I've been doing for almost a decade. It's been 7 years since I started security, and I'm tired. And I feel more rejuvenated by doing this, because it's something new and something new for me to learn. And I have to think about my future in the long run. So, leave a like, comment, subscribe to my channel, and if you want me to do more odd stories, this is 2 and 3. 2 is literally both deal with me and my work. 1 was back in 2016, the other one was back in 2019. So, leave a like, comment, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment saying, hey, which odd stories that you like to share. I don't mind hearing it, and if you want to, we could talk about it. So, until next time, peace out. Kakui.